But we have a lot of leggings to go through. I think I have a problem. Hello friends, it's Veronika, and today I'm going to be tackling my very big legging collection that needs to be organized. Clearly, I don't have these color-coded anymore, and I don't even know half of the leggings that I have in here at this point, which is a problem. Some of these leggings I haven't tried on in like a year. I know there's leggings in here I don't gravitate towards. So today I need to go through every single legging, decide what I'm going to keep, decide what I'm going to donate. These are leggings that I've collected since I was like 19. So it's been almost 9 years of collecting leggings and other athletic apparel. Let's see how many leggings we actually have here. I'm going to estimate a total of 110. It seems like a lot. Maybe not. Okay, I'm going to go down to 80, but let's see. Cue the time lapse count. Oh, so we had 67 leggings. We definitely want to keep what I love, as well as any leggings I can just foresee wanting in the future, or I kind of love. So I don't want to just get rid of things just to get rid of things. But anything that just doesn't fit anymore, I haven't worn in a very long time, and I just know I'm not going to wear it again, we are going to donate. This is essentially going to be a full legging haul of everything I've ever collected over the 8 years, as well as a fun closet cleanup. If any of that interests you, keep watching and enjoy. Otherwise, I got some leggings to go through. This is gonna take a long time, so let's just go ahead and get into it. Now that we have all my leggings in a glorious pile here, we're gonna do a little organization. Now is the process of separating all my leggings into brands. That way I know what I have for each brand. It's gonna help make the decision making of what I get rid of so much faster. So cue the time lapse. Oh, I'm already tired. It's been complete. My God, obviously I give Alphalete and Buffbunny like all my money. I really need to try some other brands out. It's good to really see, you know, where the spending habits go. Let's dive deeper into these piles. So now that we have our piles of brands, I'm gonna go through each brand at a time. It's just like the most simple way to go about it. And basically the leggings that I wanna keep for sure, I'm just gonna go ahead and throw in here to be organized later in the video. And then the leggings I'm a little iffy on or unsure whether I want to keep, I'm gonna set aside so that we can try it on. And by we, I mean me, and share like my thoughts and kind of determine whether I want to keep it or not. Let's just get into it because 67 leggings is a lot to get through. So there were a couple of brands where I only had literally one legging, and it's usually because I'll purchase a couple of options from the brand to test it out. And if there are leggings I don't enjoy, I will send it back and return it. All the leggings I have, I purchased with my own money, and I can't just be wasting it on something I don't love. So one of those brands is AYBL, which are these beautiful chocolate brown leggings. I am going to keep them. They are not spectacular looking by any means, but I did buy 3 different leggings from AYBL. These were the only ones that I liked, and I returned the rest, so I will keep them. I love the color, and I do find them comfortable, even though I don't remember them being super fantastically flattering. To the bin it goes. Another brand where I only have one pair of leggings is the Bombshell Sportwear leggings. These are like one of their camos and it has the scrunch in the back. I do like these leggings. They're not my absolute favorite, but they are really good quality, and I've had these for many years now. They still hold up. I don't wear them all the time. I'm honestly not a big like camo girl. If the feeling arises, at least I do have this pair, and I'm pretty sure they're not available anymore because I bought them so long ago. So I'd like to keep them, have in my little vault. They definitely are still in great shape, so we will be keeping those babies. Now listen, these leggings I bought because so many girls in my gym were wearing them. They're just like very trendy. These are leggings from SHEIN, so not great quality, and honestly not my favorite pair from what I remember. However, I do remember them being very flattering, and I don't think I have leggings that look a lot like it. I remember these SHEIN leggings being a little subpar, so they're not a heck yes for me. I'm going to set them aside and we'll try them on on and decide what we think. They look cute on camera, I think. They're definitely more flattering on the glutes because they're just kind of made for that. However, getting them on is a chore. You have to put them in the right places. And honestly, quality-wise, it's not that great. And I can feel tension with the scrunch back here. I'm gonna part ways with these leggings. I don't know, I'm not obsessed with them. Another legging that I only have one pair of is Kamo Fitness. This is like an affordable activewear legging. It's pretty straightforward. I honestly don't reach for these much, but I remember them being very comfortable, although not extremely flattering, and they're my only Kamo Fitness legging, so I will keep these because it's still a pretty color, and I think it'd be good as a lifestyle piece. Now let's move on to the brands where I at least have 2 pairs of leggings. The first one being Astoria Activewear. So these leggings may actually look familiar to you because they were featured in my most recent Astoria Activewear review. And I am keeping both of them because this beautiful set, although it looks a lot like the Kamo Fitness previously, does perfectly match the sports bra that goes with it from Astoria Activewear. And the whole set is super fire. I was obsessed with it in the review and I'm still obsessed with it now. So we will be keeping this legging. I will also be keeping these leggings because obviously they're white zebra print and I do not have any other leggings that are similar to this. They're just very unique and I remember really liking them. I do think they're pretty flattering and I have been enjoying it as a lifestyle piece rather than for the gym. So both of these leggings are staying. Astoria Activewear for the win so far. Whew. Next brand will be Paragon. So Paragon is one of those brands that I honestly really enjoy. They're like one of the first brands to have done the hidden scrunch and I just think that they're so cute. I love their colorways. I will be keeping probably all the leggings. So many of my leggings are inside out because I'm lazy, so bear with me. So these are all essentially the same legging from Paragon. Haven't worn them in a good minute, I'm not gonna lie, but when I bought them, I wore them a lot and I really don't want to part ways. I really enjoy the swirled print. This, I have a top that matches. I just think that they're very fun, flattering, and very comfortable. These 4 for sure, we are keeping. Now, in contrast, these Paragon leggings are a little bit different. It's a totally different type of legging, and I honestly don't wear these that much. I'm not sure if I want to keep them or not. I don't remember being obsessed with them. So we are going to put this in the maybe pile, and we'll try it on and see what we think. I forgot how thin these leggings are, which means they're extremely, extremely comfortable. No camel toe issues, no digging in at the top, decently flattering, very, very high seams. I think I'll keep these because I don't really have a true blue color like this and they are very, very, very comfortable. So this is a key. Now let's hop to Lazuli Label, another activewear apparel brand that I've reviewed on this channel. So I actually have 4 pairs of these same leggings. These are like their popular sculpt leggings and I have them in their 4 different colorways. I know they have others too. I do have small and medium sizes and I found out that small is just much better with these leggings. There's not as much extra fabric and they're a lot more comfortable to wear. For that reason, I really hate to do this because I do really enjoy this legging. I'm going to get rid of the size mediums and donate them to someone who can actually wear them and enjoy them because truthfully, the mediums just have too much extra fabric and they just don't fit as well. So this gray and brown set is going to go. I'm not even going to try them on because I just know the sizing doesn't fully work. So we'll throw them in the for sure donating pile. But these 2 pairs, the smalls, are absolutely a keep. They're gonna go in the bin. Now let's move on to Gymshark. This is a very popular sports brand. I usually gravitate towards their shorts and their sports bras, so that's why I don't have as many leggings from Gymshark, but I do love that their leggings vary so much, and I do think we're gonna be trying on a lot of their leggings because I don't exactly remember what I look like in some of these leggings, and I just wanna make sure I'm not getting rid of something that is a beautiful piece on me. So here we have a pair of leggings that are a size small. They do have like that monkey pouch look and then that seam. I think these are fairly new. We'll try this pair on because I'm not entirely sure how it looks and whether or not I want to keep it, but let's give it a go. So these leggings are the only gray speckled leggings that I have, I believe, and they're relatively new. I bought them within the year. I don't wear them a lot because of this back seam. It's just extremely loud, but I do think it does make the glutes look a little bit more flattering and lifted. So there are perks and cons to this legging. I think a lot of the reason I don't wear it is because I get self-conscious with the glutes and them just being super in your face. But I think that shouldn't be a reason I get rid of them, because it's definitely like a style. And some days I'm up for it, some days I'm not. So I think I'm gonna keep this legging because I'm unsure about getting rid of it. You know, we'll give this glute style a chance. Now, this pair you may recognize because I did review this on a Gymshark review on my channel, and this is one of their recent Whitney Adapt Camo leggings. 100% keeping this. I love these leggings. It's probably the Gymshark legging I usually grab because it's beautiful and the sports bra that matches is gorgeous. This is definitely in the stay column. Very similarly, we have an older version of their Adapt Camo, and this is the blue color. They do have that old scrunch in the back, which I wasn't a big fan of from what I remember, and it's just not as nice as the new Whitney Adapt Camo. We are going to try these on and see whether or not we want to keep. The front, I love. No camel toe issues, no waistband issues. Pattern is super cute. The back is where it's not super great. Again, just really not a fan of this sort of scrunch, but although it doesn't do too much for the back, I do think this legging is cute. So I'm going to keep her because I'm obsessed with the color, and I do think overall she's flattering. It's just not the most bootylicious option. This one is going to be a keep. Here is another legging that will look familiar because it was in a video in the past. Fairly new legging. I love the white details. It just kind of has that varsity look, and I do enjoy this legging as a lifestyle piece, not necessarily for the gym. So we'll definitely keep this since it's pretty unique. It's going to go straight to the bin. Now we have two black pairs of leggings from Gymshark. This is like their Flex, I think, their old version, and it is a size medium, so I think it's too big for me now. I'm definitely going to need to try this one on. And then this is, I think, their old Vital, which is just this very simple black legging. This is a size small, so it'll probably fit better, but I'm going to try both of these on and decide which one to keep. I don't want to keep both because I just don't need two black pairs of leggings from the same brand, but we should give them both a try and then we'll decide. We'll give it a go. I actually really enjoy the front of this legging. I like the branding here. They're very comfortable. The back looks pretty good. There is huge branding for Gymshark here, but it's kind of the vibe of this legging, and it gives me nostalgic vibes because these leggings used to be so popular in like their gray and pink and blue hues. There is a lot of room for my glutes here, so it's like a little bit too big, these leggings. I think I'm gonna keep them. You know, we expect to have more glute gains anyway, and the waistband fits really well. I think this is gonna be here to stay. We have the Gymshark Vital, and I think this one I am gonna get rid of because I don't love the logo here, and it is a little tight around my waist. Not super tight, but getting them on was a little bit of a chore, and I also don't think they're the most flattering on my glutes. It just feels tight right here underneath and then a little bit on the waistband, and since I don't love the fit, I think these ones, they're just gonna have to go. Now we'll move on to another UK-based brand, and that's going to be Oner Active. I'm surprised I don't have more leggings. I feel like there might be like a couple somewhere in the wash or my closet, but I am a huge fan of their effortless legging and shorts. So a lot of these I'm going to be keeping, to be honest. This one specifically is almost like skin color, so a little risque, but I really enjoy this legging, especially when I have like a tan, and I wear this one a lot. So this one for sure is a keep. You will not be separating me from these leggings. This is an older pair of Effortless. It was featured in my very first Oner Active video like years ago, and I still have them. I still think they're cute. They are great for Christmas time, so I will 100% be keeping these green leggings. These two are also Effortless leggings that are one of their like newer versions from last year. They were also featured in my most recent Oner Active haul. I do think they've changed the Effortless a little bit. The fabric is a little bit more plasticky than this pair, so I really don't don't grab these as much as the previous two effortless leggings. However, I don't think I have another legging that's this color, and although it isn't super squat proof, it is good for an upper body day. So I will keep this version, and then this black pair of effortless leggings I think I'm going to try on and just verify. I don't want to keep all my black leggings. I need to get rid of some. This may be one of the ones I get rid of. We'll see. Let's try it on. These are the effortless leggings, and honestly, they fit really well. So I think I will keep them because I think they're decently flattering for a black legging. They don't pinch into my sides at all. They're not extra high-waisted. They're actually the perfect high rise. These are gonna be a win for me. We'll keep them. Effortless for the win. This is not an effortless pair from Oner Active, but it is one of their very early leggings. It was featured in that video years ago. And I do think I'm ready to part with this legging because I just don't ever wear it and I don't find it super flattering on the glutes. But I don't know, maybe I'll like it because I haven't worn it in a hot minute. We'll try it on, we'll give her a chance. But right now I'm not feeling keeping this one. These leggings are actually kind of cute. I forgot how cute they were. They're just a really good staple. Waistband is perfect, and the back is honestly nothing to write home about, but it is still a very cute legging. I like that this fabric is thicker. It's actually really good for winter time, and overall, I think it's flattering. A solid legging. Oner Active, I will be keeping this original legging that they created. Now we have navigation, and I do have a decent amount of leggings here. I'll be honest, I don't really reach for navigation that often when I go to the gym because they're usually very thin and I just need to feel like confident wearing it. They definitely just show all the goods in my opinion, and it's not always the vibe for me personally, but they have such fun colors and I do want to keep most of them, I think, because they are flattering. They just are leggings I have to really be in the mood for, but I can see myself like regretting getting rid of some of them. So with that being said, let's just go through our thoughts here. This is a pair I believe I had in a video fairly recently, and I actually really love this legging. I think it's super flattering. The print helps camouflage cellulite and I find it to be comfortable. So this pair for sure I will keep. I have two pretty unique pieces from navigation. This was also featured in my navigation video, as well as this bright green. These leggings are just a little bit different than what navigation usually has, and the colors are really bright and fun. So although I don't wear them all the time, I really just don't want to part with them because I do think they look flattering. I just need to build my self-confidence sometimes. So with that, I will keep these two fun colors. Now here's where I really need to consider. I have 4 pairs of leggings from navigation that all look pretty much the same. They're their staple under glute smiley leggings. The purple pair only have that under glute smiley. There's no other contour, so they're very simple. And then this teal color and this interesting green do have those side panels, contour, as you can hopefully see here. I think I'll give all 4 of these a quick try on. I don't know, I'm just not sure which one I want to keep, and I really don't want to make the wrong decision. I probably will get rid of one of the blues since they're kind of similar, and hopefully maybe keep the other 2 colors, but we'll see. So these are going to go in the try on. So here's the navigation with the contour, and I'm obsessed with this color. It's just glorious. The contour is here on the side, and then in the back you do have those under glute smileys here, and they do stay in place once you get them there, but it is quite a chore getting these leggings on the right way. Also, there's a little bit of like crotch tension here, which I don't love, but you do get used to it after wearing it for a little bit. I don't know, I'm very split on this legging, so for that reason, it's gonna be a keep because I don't want to regret donating it. And I'll also keep the identical green version because it's gonna look the same, just darker. And we're gonna make an effort to wear these leggings more to the gym. These 2 we will keep. So this is the navigation without the contour, so way more simple design, but you do still have the under glute smileys. I really do like this color. It's a little more compressive than the other blue leggings I had tried on, but lately I've been enjoying more compressive leggings. I don't wear these a lot because of the under smileys and how thin this legging is. I think we're gonna keep this because on my more confident days, I do think this would be a really good legging, and I like that it's more simple and it doesn't have the extra contour. We are going to get rid of this blue shade because I already have another navigation legging that's blue and has the contour and the under glute seam. That blue is honestly more pretty than this blue. So this one I will donate. And these without the contour, I will keep. So now we have Lululemon, which used to be a very popular brand. They used to make headway with athletic apparel, but they just aren't the best brand in my opinion anymore. And I honestly don't think I'll be keeping these leggings, and I will be donating them because I believe all of these have a front seam. This is one of their older pairs that I've had for a long time. Look at that front seam and how short it is as well. I don't even want to try it on. I literally never wear leggings with front seams anymore. This is for sure donating. I have 2 pairs of black leggings from Lululemon, which is just excessive and I never wear them, and they have front seams and I just don't like it. One pair is thicker than the other and not as comfortable. I think it's like a newer version of a line. It might be because I haven't worn them as much as the other legging. I will literally never wear this and I'm good without it. So that's for sure donating. Now I do have this pair of Aligns from a while ago. They're a little worn, so I almost don't want to donate them. There's some pilling and I just don't think anyone deserves to get a legging like that. And they are still put together. They are Aligns. They're very comfortable, even with the front seam. Staple black legging and great for road trips. So I think I will keep this legging, even though there's a front seam. I know I just made a big deal about it. I mean, I guess you just got to have at least one pair of Lulus. I don't know. Now we have a painted pair. I feel like these used to be so popular. I think she's cute, very different than the other leggings I have. So it's not going to be a for sure donation, but I still want to try it on because if the front seam is too invasive, I just need to let it go. Even though she has a front seam and we're just not sure about it, she is comfortable and looks different. I'll try her on and we'll see what we think. Here are the Lulus, and I think it's just time to part with these leggings because of the front seam. It is causing some camel toe issues, and also just the back is nothing to like write home about. No scrunch, no high V seams or anything like that. Very like mid legging now compared to like all the other options I have. So sorry Lululemon, I think this old Align just has to go. Buffbunny, a brand we are familiar with because I have reviewed them several times, I think, maybe twice, I don't know. We'll kind of quickly go through Buffbunny because I do wear a lot of their pieces, so I already know several of them I'm for sure keeping. The first one being this pair. I think I featured this as well, but definitely think it's cute. I love the cross waist. I find it flattering, so we are for sure keeping her. This pocket legging is gorgeous, this beautiful turquoise color, and this legging was recently launched. 100% keeping it. Definitely recommend trying this legging if you haven't. I love that it tapers at the top, and I love that it has side pockets. This also has a fantastic sports bra that matches with it that I'm obsessed with. So this legging is for sure staying. Now we have this legging, which I'm not so sure if I'm going to keep. I really just don't reach for it that much, but I do think it's worth trying on. It's also just very simple. I have to see if I like it on. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've worn this one, so we'll try this one on. A little torn with these leggings because I don't really reach for them too much because of how thin they are. I think they're decently flattering in the back. There is a seam there. Don't love how the seam is raised so much that it's like super obvious. This is not the best legging Buffbunny has ever made, but it's really not that bad of a legging. I'm actually enjoying how it looks with this Buffbunny top. So because of the color and how comfortable it actually really is, and the fact that I'm not super sure I want to get rid of it, I think I'm going to keep these leggings and we'll just see if they stick around for the next couple of years. This is another legging that has semi-recently launched, and I think I did a video on it too, and it's one of those that have the under smileys and the monkey butt situation. I do find this legging to be flattering. It also comes with a top that I enjoy. Pretty new, love the color, so 100% we're going to keep. Now we have a legging that's kind of older. It's that legging that they launched that can flip over, and then it says Buffbunny. It does have the under smileys, and I think this was their first attempt at this particular legging. I'm not gonna lie to you, I really don't reach for this. I don't remember the smileys fitting right on my glutes, but I do want to try this on first before donating, so we'll give her a go. So this legging is unfortunately gonna probably have to go. I am obsessed with this fold over feature. I just think it's so cute, but the legging is way too big for me. There's so much extra fabric here. And in the back, they have those under glute smileys, and these do not stay where they need to go. It was very difficult to even get them to this point, so I just can't with this legging. It's quite high maintenance to put on, and it's high maintenance to keep it where it's supposed to go. And that might be because they're just slightly too big. Although I love the waistband, I don't like the rest of the legging. She's going to be donated. Here is another legging from Buffbunny that has that taper similar to the turquoise. It does have the scrunch in the back and the high V. I love the fabric of this legging. It's ultra soft, so comfortable. So we will be keeping this legging. I don't wear her that much, but she's good quality. I love this color. I'm honestly a brown legging kind of girl, so we'll be keeping her. This legging is a beautiful pistachio color. Pretty sure I reviewed this as well on my channel. It is very simple. There is no like actual scrunch. I like how it tapers at the top, and honestly, I'm just obsessed with the color. I think it's gorgeous. So we will be keeping this one. So this legging is actually pretty old. Like I've had this for years now. It does have like top seams. There's a lot of seams. It's very stiff. It is a black legging. I'm not really huge on black leggings, as I've mentioned. And the back is nothing to really write home about. Along with that black legging from Buffbunny, we have yet another one. This one's a little bit newer and it does seem more comfortable. There's no seams at the top and it does have a scrunch. So she will probably beat the other black pair from Buffbunny, but we still gotta try her on and decide. We have a third black legging from Buffbunny. Like, why did I buy all these black leggings? This is actually I think it's Legacy legging, their most popular legging with the wings in the back. And it is my size, the size small. I am a fan of their Legacy leggings. They're so simple, well-structured, great quality. So I will actually be keeping this pair of black leggings from Buffbunny. And with that, I think it's safe to get rid of this old pair of leggings from Buffbunny. We will not be trying her on. We'll still try the pair with the scrunch though, because I'm curious. Might keep that. We'll see. And they're actually surprisingly very comfortable, pretty chill vibes, like a very staple legging. There is a scrunch. They're a little bit more flattering, and I think I will actually keep these as well because they're just going to be a good lifestyle staple piece. Speaking of Legacy, we have a brown pair of Legacy leggings, and it is a size small, which is my perfect size for this brand. So we will definitely be keeping her. Then we have this beautiful dark mauve purple. Pretty sure it's the same version of the black ones, but it is purple. And I really do enjoy this eggplant color, so I think we're gonna keep her. We're almost through, ladies and gents. We only have one more brand to go through, and it's the brand with the most leggings. So let's power through this because we've been filming for hours now. We got Alphalete, very popular brand, and I love Alphalete. Clearly, it's why I've collected so many leggings from them. Let's just get them all over. Ugh, it just keeps going. Oh, no end in sight. Okay. Last legging, there we go. A good chunk of these Alphalete leggings are their infamous Amplify leggings. And I clearly am obsessed with Amplify because I bought multiple colorways throughout the years with their launches. And I'm probably gonna keep the majority of them because Amplify is just one of those leggings I reach out for a lot. I do know that they've changed Amplify a couple of times throughout the year. Some changes I didn't love. I'm not gonna lie to you. Still sad that I ripped the seam of my favorite brown pair of Amplifies, RIP. Literally my favorite leggings I've ever owned. And then when I tried to replace them, they just were not the same. Let's separate the Amplifies from the rest of the leggings and we'll kind of figure out which Amplifies we do want to keep. As suspected, 11 out of 18 of my Alphalete leggings are literally Amplifies, just in different colors. Honestly, my all-time favorite legging. Like, they're hyped for a reason. I think I'm gonna keep most of these, maybe a couple I'll get rid of. For sure, this like denim blue and this whale blue I am keeping. I love blue leggings and I wear these two pairs specifically at least once a week. And so there's no way I'm parting with these two. We are keeping. Another blue legging I have is this more teal color, and I don't like it as much as these two. I'll be honest, I don't wear this one as much. However, I will still keep her because she looks good with a nice yellow top, and I just feel like I'd regret it. I don't know, maybe that's hoarder mentality. These three blues we are keeping. We also have to kind of compare this purple color, very pastel purple, very, very bright. She is a little see-through, not very squat proof at all, but for an upper body body day could be solid, and I just don't have a lot of leggings that are this light color, so we will keep her. And then this is gray, although it looks semi bluish green in some lightings, and I'm gonna keep this because you just need a staple gray legging. Now in that purple family, this is one of the very first leggings I bought from Alphalete like many years ago. This is a very sheer gray color, doesn't hide any cellulite at all, so pretty much everything is out there with this legging. I am gonna donate this one because I just never reach for it. It's way too light of a color, and I feel self-conscious that you can see through it. At this point, it's taking up space. She's just gotta go. For the next one, we have yet again another like plummy purple color, but this is the Alphalete Amplify version. It is one of their newer Alphaletes where they have like kind of that dip right here. Not my favorite version of Amplify, I'm not gonna lie, but I do still wear her and I do like purple, so this one we're gonna keep. And we have a chocolate brown Amplify that we are keeping because I wear this a lot when I go hiking because it's just dark and neutral enough to work with any of my hiking outfits. So this one we for sure are going to keep. And we have two green colors. This is more like a dark army green, I guess. And then this is a lighter, I don't want to say throw up green, but it's kind of what it reminds me of, like that yellowish green color. I actually think I'm going to part with this one because I'm just not a fan of this green. I don't think it looks good with my skin tone, and I just think someone else would appreciate her more than me. This dark green we are going to keep, even though we have a couple other dark green colors, because this is also a legging I enjoy camping with because it's still dark and neutral and goes with the vibes of the forest. So this one we are going to keep. The last pair of Amplify is literally a solid black pair. The fabric feels more slick with this. It doesn't feel as knitted as the other Amplify that I'm used to. And for that reason, I haven't found them to be as comfortable. Haven't really reached out with these. So I think this black pair of leggings, we're gonna do a side-by-side with the other pair that I've had and decide what we're gonna keep or get rid of because I just don't reach for her. And yeah, there's too many black leggings. These are the Amplify leggings. Honestly, they're all right. I just don't think the fabric is the same as the other Amplify fabric. I'm not obsessed with it. When it stretches, it is a bit see-through. The Effortless is more incognito with the branding. This has the big Alphalete on the waistband. So I think these leggings can be donated. My next group for Alphalete is their, what is it, like waffled Amplify versions. And I got 4 pairs, as you can see here. Now these I actually bought, I think in a medium and smalls in different occasions, and I'm just going to keep the smalls because I know that the mediums are a little too big and a little uncomfortable, and I'll never reach for them because they don't fit perfectly. This beautiful medium gray I'm going to keep because it's a size small. Unfortunately, this slate blue is going to go because she's a size medium, so donate. We also bought this lighter brown, unfortunately in a size medium, so this one will donate. This green, darker pistachio color is beautiful. I cannot find the size that I got this in. It's not available. All the tags are missing on this legging, but the waist is pretty much the same as a size small, so I'm pretty sure this green is a size small. Obsessed with the color, so we're gonna keep this one. All right, and now we have a couple pieces that are like miscellaneous from Alphalete. This is like their whale blue dyed legging from a very long time ago. Still very cute. I really haven't reached for it in a long time, but it is an older legging that's not available anymore. So we'll try her on and see what we think and then kind of go from there. These actually are pretty cute. I forgot about these leggings, to be honest. And I forgot that they have a pocket, which is a huge plus. I think in general, they look pretty flattering. I enjoy like their random little prints. It doesn't have a scrunch, so they are more basic leggings. The only fault is that there are sometimes like little camel toe issues if it's not placed perfectly, but I think I'm just gonna keep these because they are an older pair from Alphalete. They're no longer available, but yeah, these are gonna be a win for me. This is another kind of camo version, an older legging that Alphalete no longer offers. Very cute, subtle logo here. And she also has side pockets. I don't really have a legging that looks like this, so we are going to keep her because I have worn her a couple of times for an upper body. This is a wrapped dyed, very old legging from Alphalete. The logo has even kind of peeled off, so I don't want to donate since she's not in the best condition. I actually used to wear this legging a lot, I think 2 years ago, so I'm going to keep her. I do enjoy the dyed pattern, and I like that it's cross waist. I don't have a lot of cross waist leggings, so this one we will keep. 5 hours later. Oh, that was a lot to go through, but let's now organize the leggings that we decided to keep so that things can be back in the proper place, color organized and feeling good. I've looked at so many leggings in the last couple hours. So we are getting rid of 16 pairs of leggings. That's pretty good in my book. And that means we have, if my math is right, 51 pairs of leggings left to organize. I am going to fold all of these off screen and put them in their appropriate colors. And then we are going to organize them by color, not by brand, not by style, because color just makes it so much more simple when you do laundry. We have our stacks right here. They are good to go. We have basically our blues from dark to light, greens, browns to tan, the black color, gray, purple, and then like one pink, and then like orange and red. It's really good to know how many colors you have of each thing so that you're not like overspending on more colors of the same just because you gravitate towards them. I think in the future, any other launches I want to shop, I'm going to look for more warm colored pieces. Now all of these need to go in here. Wow. Here is the finished product. So much better than how it started. It was chaos before, and now it is pretty much color coordinated. This is the pile of leggings that I'm gonna get rid of. Took like 5 hours, but it was well worth it. Thank you for watching this legging clean out video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked the video, please hit that like button. It really, really helps out the channel, and it's the best free way to support this channel. YouTube seems to think you would enjoy this video here, so feel free to click that, and I'll see you guys in that video. Otherwise, I will catch you guys in the next video. Bye!